This is a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude.
And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Cut it out. Now that looks a decent ball. João Neves. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Ramos, and he's being shifted off it. Rice, over to the left. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get it through? That's good vision.
Gonzalo Ramos receives it in a wide position.
Zubimendi can get it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Aimed beyond the defence. Fabian Ruiz. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a pretty loose pass. Zubimendi. Now it's Saka. He's got away. White. He's in a good position here. Martinelli! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not the most accurate pass. Eze receives it in a good position here. Threads one in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. In with the challenge. Knocks it into space. And the shot's on here. Shoots! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Eze. Played back in. Danger averted for now. Tries to play it through. That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. He's going for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
João Neves has taken on too much there.
And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Paris Saint-Germain certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. That's been cut out, well played. Timber. Played out to the left flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Vitinha. And he's let fly! Crossbar comes to the rescue! And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Rice. And that pass isn't the best. Now it's Martinelli. Can he get on the end of this? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. Chance! And yes, it's there! Arsenal are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Trossard, great vision. And he's had it nicked away. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Pass somewhat off target. Trossard. Tries to pass it through. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vitinha plays it short, and he's gone backward here. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Great work on the overlap. He is through here. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, super ball! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Kvaratskhelia, and he's managed to get free. That's a little off target.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Arsenal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
Shot a goal! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel...
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's one-on-one! Great chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Gonzalo Ramos taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and deserved.